ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। नत्वा सरस्वतीं देवीं शुद्धां गुण्यां करोम्यहं पाणिनीयप्रवेशाय लघुसिद्धान्तकौमुदीम्। Hari Om. In last class, we were seeing this idam shabda, long time we had taken. And we saw the Vitya Tausvena, this sutra. In between that Smai and Anapyaka, that Vada, that controversy was there. So for that, this Purva Paranityantarangapavadana Uttarattaram Baliya, this Paribhasha is required. So it could take long time, that's why we avoided. And we thought that I thought that Ditya Tosvena will be over. That also was not over. So both the things we will see. Yesterday, okay, first we will see this Paribhasha and then we will come to the Ditya Tosvena. Here we will write. Okay. Here is Anapyakah is the sutra. Anapyakah sutra does this anadesha to this id part of idam. Whenever there is ap vibhakti is this from Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachan till Saptama Vibhakti Bahuvachan, till those pratyas are named as ap. Whenever these pratyas are there, the anadesha is supposed to happen. Now, there is a case where this idam plus this situation is there. Now, because this makara gets first makara gets replaced by akara, so either is both the akaras will disappear and new akara comes by atoguni. Now this either the id part is supposed to get replaced by Anapyaka sutra, and because there is this if we bring smai pratyaya, then this id part will not remain, it will get disappeared. Okay. So now the question comes whether we should apply Anapyaka first or Sarvanamnah smai this sutra first. Okay. This is the conflict. Here I will show. Sarvanamnah smai 7-1-14. This is the sutra number. And this Anapyaka 7-112. That is the number of sutra. Now, if we see between these two sutras, of course, we will apply that which is para. Okay. Now, because Anapyaka is para, we will have to apply an, and an will come first. So an will become ne, then the further prakriya will take place. Ana will be replaced by smai. Now form will be anasmai. This is what will happen. If we do like this, means anapyaka, it is prapta, anapyaka is supposed to be applied. We applied it and we solved. So anasmai, this is what the form will happen, but this form is not the shishta prayukta form. So what is the shishta prayukta form? Form is asmai. Asmai is the form. How will we get that? For that, the solution is given that apply this paribhasha. What? Purva para nityanta rangapa vadanam uttarottaram baliya. Purva para nityanta rangapa vadanam uttarottaram baliya. Now, if there is conflict between purva para, okay, then para karya should happen. Then again, this between purva para, this conflict is there. Now, if suppose there is conflict between something, just take like one sutra, so sutram, and that sutra which is nitya, so nitya. So anitya karya will write. Anitya karya, and second kalpana is anitya karya. So between nitya karya and anitya karya, nitya karya will take place. Between anitya, I removed akara. Between nitya karya and anitya karya, nitya karya will take place. But if somewhere it is para, so if we compare the nitya karya with this purva para situation, nitya karya is preferred first, or nitya karya is given the preference and not this purva para charcha. Purva para charcha is accepted, but in that purva para charcha, if something is nitya and something is anitya, even if it is purva, yet purva will happen. Generally, what is the Vipratashede Param Karyam Sutra says? That between those two, that which is later will be done. Okay. Now, this Vipratashede Param Karyam, this particular paribhasha comes and it says, between those two, that which is later, that is we are supposed to do. But if between those two, something is nitya, that will happen. What if that nitya is purva? That only will happen. If it is para, obviously it will happen. But even if it is purva, it will happen. Why? Because of this paribhasha. How? What is nitya, anitya? If we understand, then it will become easy. Nitya is that now two karyas are there. One sutra is purva, one sutra is para. One sutra is purva, one sutra is para. So basically these are two sutras. Sutra 1 and Sutra 2. Now, if I apply, there is a conflict between Sutra 1, Sutra 2. Both of these are coming and they are working. Now, between them, we are not sure which one should be applied. As per the Vipratishedhe Param Karyam, Sutra number 2 is supposed to get applied. Okay, this is the situation. Now, this situation keep aside. There will be again one more situation where these two sutras will be applicable. And in that, we have to see that which sutra is nitya, which sutra is anitya. What do we mean by nitya, anitya? So, if I apply sutra 1, then there won't remain any space or possibility for second sutra to work. Okay, if I apply first sutra, then second sutra is not getting applied or is not getting any situation to get applied there. Or it may happen that if I apply second sutra, first sutra may not be eligible to get applied. Okay. But the opposite situation also happen. What is the opposite situation? If I apply first sutra, or whether I don't apply first sutra, second sutra has always space to work. Or there may be the situation where if I apply second sutra, or even if I don't apply second sutra, still first sutra will be applicable. Okay. Now in this situation, one sutra is krita akrita prasangi, whether another sutra is applied or not. One sutra will be applicable. The sutra which is applicable even with the application of another sutra or without the application of another sutra, that sutra becomes the nitya, or the karya of that sutra becomes the nitya. This sutra which is not applicable if another sutra is applied. In the absence of application of this first sutra, only this sutra gets applied. It has limited area of work. That's why it gets the anityatva status. So krita prasangitvam nityatvam. That which is applied, even this other sutra is applied or not applied, this sutra gets space to work. Anitya is that sutra which is not applicable if other sutra is applied. That is anitya. Now, if these sutras are Purva and Para, there is sequence between them. Of course, there has to be Purva and Para situation. So generally we solve the conflict using this Vipratishdhe Param Karyam, this sutra. We use this sutra and we solve the conflict. Oh, both of these are coming. So they are working now. We are not sure which sutra should be applied here. So that's why the solution is given. Prefer the later one, not the first one. So that's how this is one solution. But again, one more solution is that check between them which one is nitya, which one is anitya. It is not that all the time this nitya nityatva vichara will be there. Sometimes both of them will be inapplicable if one of them is applied there. Okay, that may also happen. But there will be certain situations where one sutra will be applied or will be applicable with the application of other sutra, without the application of other sutra. Okay. So in that situation, that which is krita prasangi, which is applied even without or with other sutra's application, that becomes nitya. That sutra is given the first preference. That sutra is given first preference. Even if it is Purva or Para, it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, if we come here, we had situation what this ida nge in this situation, ida nge. This id part is supposed to get replaced by anapyakah, anadesha is supposed to happen here. Here we are focusing. Now id part is supposed to get replaced by an. If I replace it with an, will sma come or not? Smai come or not? Yes, it is coming. Correct. And if I don't apply this anapyakah sutra, I just keep this either. And if at all I want to decline like this, yet sarvanamna smai sutra will be applicable and we will get situation like this. Idasmai. Idasmai. With this also, smai is applicable. Okay. Why? Because sarvanamna smai, what it says that adantat sarvanamna. That's it. That much only requirement it has. Adantat sarvanamna ngehe smai se. Now, if I do an adesha, sarvanamna smai is applicable. If I don't do this an adesha, sarvanamna smai is applicable. Correct? Now, therefore, smai adesha becomes nitya. We have not proven that, okay, how it becomes anitya. Now, if I do smay adesha first, nye gets replaced by smay. I do not apply anapyaka first. I apply smay, sarvanamna smay first. So I get situation this ida smay. Now, if it becomes ida smay, now vibhakti pratyay is haladi. It is not ajadi. Okay, it is not ajadi. Therefore, if it is haladi, what will happen? This. Huh? Id part. Id part will be removed. So anapyakah sutra will not be applicable. So here I will get like this. So anapyakah is not applicable if we apply this sarvanamnah smay sutra. Now, one sutra is applicable with the application of other sutra, without the application of other sutra. Whereas another sutra is not applicable if other sutra is applied. Anapyakah cannot be applied if sarvanamnah smay is applied. Sarvanamnah smay can be applied even with the application of anapyakah, without the application of anapyakah. Therefore, sarvanamnah smay becomes nitya vidhi. And this anapyaka becomes anitya vidhi. Therefore, we apply sarvanamnah smay by using this purvapara nityantarangapawadanam uttarottaram bali. This actually sometimes it is just taken this much. Para nityantarangapawadanam uttarottaram bali. Between para and nitya, nitya is balavan. Between para, within para nitya, among para nitya and antaranga, antaranga is balavan. Among para nitya antaranga and apavada, apavada is the most powerful. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it is para or purva. No, it is apavada, then that is the strongest one. Between para and nitya, nitya is the stronger. Now, the sarvanamnah smay sutra is 7-1-14 and anapyakah is 7-1-1-2. So basically, anapyakah is para sutra, yet it does not get space to work because sarvanamnah smay is nitya, krita krita prasangi. That's why it is nitya and that's why it gets applied. And we get this ida lopa. Because it disappears, only akara remains and we get form. So anasmay form does not take place. Anasmay is not ishta, it is anishta. It is avoided using this paranityantarangapawadanam uttarottaram bali. This, I hope this krita prasangi nitya viveka is clear.
Yes, ji.
Same goes with this Panchami Vibhakti Ekvachana, Shashti Vibhakti Ekvachana, Saptami Vibhakti Ekvachana. Mat, here, and this smin with these pratyas also. Because all of them will come in the same order. Nasingyo smatsminau. Nasingyo smatsminau. Then this tang nasinga saminatsya is 7-1-12. So Sia covers, Sia is here, Smai is here, and Smatsmina is here in this same order. 7-1-12, 7-1-14, 7-1-15. And here it goes 7-2-1-12. I hope this is clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So we will move to the next topic.
Yes.
Nidamagaswara koigo. I can see Dvitiya Tausven. Dvitiya Tausvena Sutra we read yesterday, and I did this. Yesterday, I gave this explanation that only the id part, idam dhana ta here. Idam dhanata in this situation. Dvitiya Tausvena. Okay, we'll take Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachan first. Idam dhan am. Dvitiya, because it goes Dvitiya, ta and os. So Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachana Pratyaya we will take first. Now, whenever there is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachana Pratyaya or Dvitiya Vibhakti Pratyaya at that time, what happens? Ena Adesha takes place to this idam Shabda. Okay. Now, yesterday I explained that id part will be replaced by en. I referred to the Vasuji's Dvitiya Tausvena for this, where he has given this en, which is the nakara is given hal, if you see here, which I referred, and I also took it as en as adesha. Even with that, we can do the same prakriya, we can get the same form, but originally it is not the adesha to id part of idam shabda, but to the whole idam shabda. So basically, whole e, the ma, whole shabda will be disappearing. It will disappear, and what will come? En. This is akaranta adesha will come in the place of this idam whole shabda. Why? Because this Dvitiya Tausvena, this sutra comes with this anuvritti. Idamaha anvadeshe shanudatta striti yadav. This is the sutra. And idamaha, this Shashti Vibhakti form comes from this 32nd sutra. 2, 4, 32nd. Now here, idamaha anvadeshe ash anudatta triti yadav. Etadas tratasos tratasau cha anudatto. This is another sutra, just ignore. But Dvitiya Tausvena for this sutra, idamaha, the Shashtyanta pada comes from this 32nd sutra here. This idoi pumsi is another sutra where just the id part of idam is replaced by I, idoi pumsi, by this sutra. And for this sutra, idamaha, this word, Shashtyanta pada comes from this sutra. What? 7 to 102, 108. So, idamaha of idam shabda, idaha in the place of id, I adesha syat. Now here in this sutra, in this prakarana or in this particular order, idam is coming as the anuvritta in this particular sutra, and just id part is getting replaced. Whereas Dvitiya Tausvena does not take this idam in its sutra, or does not get this id anuvritti also in that sutra. Okay, Dvitiya Tausvena does not get or does not come under this with the anuvritti of this idamaha and with this id. It has separate area, or it is separate in different place, where here. Dvitiya Tausvena, this comes in 4th pada, 2nd chapter, 4th pada, 34th sutra. Now this is not under that anuvritti of idamaha, it is the anuvritti of idamaha from this particular sutra. Okay. Now in between there is no id. So when it is said idamaha, because there is no extra that id as it was coming for this idoi pumsi, therefore the adesha, which is ena, takes place for full idam shabda. Okay. Idam shabda, full idam shabda gets replaced by ena. Now it is declined. Ena dhana am. Sutra, which sutra is applied? Dvitiya तौ स्वेन. Now, this much is clear because yesterday was something else I had explained, but that is not correct. This is the explanation and reason also I give. So is this clear?
जी.
Now we have to decline. What will happen? Ena dhana am.
अभिपूर्वः.
Correct. Ami purvaha. So n a n 0 plus 0 n a putra is ami purvaha. Purva rupa takes place and then enam. Now there again idam dhana out. What will happen here?
द्वितीया टौ स्वेन.
Correct. So ena oh ya tau swena. Now further. First Vriddhi is Prapta,
Yes.
then
Yes, जी. वृद्धि.
yeah, I could not hear.
वृद्धिरादेश.
Vruddhiradesh. But first Vruddhiradesh will be applied, then it will be badita by Pratamayo Purva Savarna, again it will be stopped by Nadichi, and then again Vruddhiradesh. Sorry, Vruddhirechi Sutra will be applicable. And we will get a now. Eno Sutra. Then idam dhana shas.
द्वितीया टौ स्वेनः.
Ditiya taus vena. Then
तस्मात् चसो न पुंसि.
okay, but we, in order to apply that tasmat chatuna pumsi, that tasmat krutapurva savarna dirghat tasa takara sanakara, something is missing.
प्रथमयोः पूर्वसवर्णः.
प्रथमयोः पूर्व savarna. Pratamayo Purva Savarna is stopped for this Akaranta Shabda. In the case of this au, because of this Nadichi, etc., that Prakriya. Nadichi comes and it stops the application. But it is open for this Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachan and Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachan. It is not stopped by that. That's why the Purva Savarna Dirgha takes place. Now the Tasmat Chaso Napunsi will be applicable. So
एनान्.
Tasmat Chaso Napunsi. Then idam dhanatta. What will happen here?
द्वितीया टौ स्वेनः.
Then Sutra. It is Akaranta Sarvanama. Is akaranta anu. I don't need sarvanama saudhnya here, but just akaranta is there.
Tang asi nasa.
Va asi nasa
Nasa.
minasyaha. Then
Anena.
enena.
Sorry, enena.
Adgunha.
But here, anena also should come.
Yes, Swamiji.
Anena also will come here.
Anena, we did the siddhi earlier. That
was
will be. Then that makara will be replaced. Tadadi namah. Then ida. Then this anapyaka sutra will be applicable. It part will be replaced by an. Then ana, then ina will come. Ana, ina, anena. So anena, enena. Both optional forms will write here. Anena, enena. Now, षष्ठी विभक्ति द्विवचन, सप्तमी विभक्ति द्विवचन. Idam dhana os. Again, idam dhana os.
Dvitiya tau swenah.
Yeah. Taus. Then
Osicha.
correct.
Echo yava yava.
Echo yava yavaha. Swami ready. Enayo. Sasarusoru Karavasana Rusajaniha. Enayo. So optional form is anayo. Anapyaka by applying anapyaka. Same prakriya goes for saptami vibhakti dvivachana also. So dvitiya ta and osu. Dvitiya ta osu. Dvitiya tausu. That's how it is said. Dvitiya cha ta cha. And this osau cha. Dvitiya tausu. When these pratyas are there in front of this idam shabda, then this idam will be replaced by ena. So that's how we replace. Now, anvadesha, we need to understand what is an. Yes, Swami.
Padacheda. Dvitiya tau swena padacheda is there?
Not given. We can make. So, taha. Yeah. Sorry, Vithiyacha. Vithiyacha. Tahacha. Usaucha. Usaucha. Vithiya. Tausu. Vithiya. Vithiya tausaha. Eshu. Vithiya tausu. Vithiya tausu. So Vithiya ta and osau. Two pratyas are taken by this os. When these pratyas are there, then idamaha enaha yas. Eshu pareshu tatsu. Eshu Vithiya tausu. Eshu Vithiya tausu. Vithiya tausu pareshu tatsu. Ena adeshasya. Idam etadoho anvadeshe. This word is used. Now, kinchit karyam bhava. So, this Vritti is not given. So this is the vritti. Idamaha enaha syat dvitiya tausu pareshu satsu. That's how vritti will be formed. Now, anvadeshe. Anvadeshe is the shabda used here. So anvadesha explained by this. Granthakara has explained that किंचित कार्यं विधातुम उपात्तस्य कार्यांतरं विधातुम पुनः उपादानम अन्वादेशः. So Kashikakara has given little bit easier version. So adesha kathanam, anvadesha anukathanam. One thing is said and the following thing, whatever is said after first thing, that is called anvadesha. So first explanation is kathanam or first statement is kathanam, second statement is anukathanam. Okay. Now, na iha paschad uchcharana matram anvadesha. So first explanation is given what? Adesha. Anvadesha. Adesha is equal to first statement. Anvadesha is equal to second statement or the following statement. So here the Kashikakara is saying that it is not just the following, the pronouncing particular statement after one statement. That is not the Anvadesha. But kim tarhi ekasya eva abhidheyasya पूर्वम शब्देन प्रतिपादितस्य. Okay, ekasya abhidheyasya, something is there or Devadatta is being taught. Devadatta has learnt Veda. And Devadatta has learnt Nyaya. Okay, anena Nyayaha adhita. Okay, anena Nyayaha adhita. The Nyaya is studied by this Devadatta. Devadatta is taught. Ekasya eva abhideya. What is the abhideya here? Devadatta is abhideya. एकस्यैव अभिधेयस्य पूर्वं शब्देन प्रतिपादितस्य. He is talked already. द्वितीयं प्रतिपादनम. Now about him again the second explanation or second statement is being made. So that time this anvadesha, this is called anvadesha. In this anvadesha, what will be the form or what will be the adesha for this idam? So ena adesha will come in this particular situation. So how will be the statement made? That anena vedaha adhitaha enam न्यायम अध्यापयत और एनम व्याकरणम अध्यापयत और अध्यापय. That's how will go. So one statement is made about one particular entity or person. Again, the following statement is also made for that particular person. That particular scene or that particular explanation is called anvadesha. Now our Granthakara's line. किंचित कार्यम विधातुम उपात्तस्य. So किंचित कार्यम विधातुम, something is supposed to be done. For that something is taken, upattam, something is taken. Again one thing was supposed to be assigned or supposed to be said about something. For that something again karyantaram vidhatum punaha upadanam. Again some other work, to assign some other work. Again we are taking that particular entity only. Punaha upadanam. Kimartham karyantaram vidhatum. To assign another karya. That particular is called, that particular way of statements is called anvadesha, or the second statement is called anvadesha. First kathanam is adesha, second kathanam is anvadesha. So anvadesha is clear?
Yes, you.
Now in this anvadesha, this ena adesha will happen. That's what Granthakara is saying. That what kinchit idam etadoho anvadeshe. So this ena adesha also happens to this etat sarvanam. Okay, that also gets this form. That esha etau ete, etam enam, etau enau, etan enan, etena enena. That's how these optional forms will be there. When kinchit karyam is anvadeshe eva, when there is anvadesha, in that situation only this ena adesha will happen and not anywhere else. Kinchit karyam vidhatum upatasya karyantaram vidhatum punaha upadanam anvadesha. Yatha example is one. Anena vyakaranam adhitam. Vyakarana is studied by this person. Enam chandaha adhyapayata or adhyapaya iti. So teach him Veda as well, or teach him chandaha as well, not Veda, chandaha. That is the statement. So enam is used here. Why? Anvadesha is going on. Okay. Anayoho pavitram kulam, enayoho prabhutam swam. So here of these people, Kula is of these two persons, Kula is very pavitra and they are very rich. So now this second statement, Prabhutam Swam, they have a lot of. So Prabhutam Swam, we can say Vittam or the prosperity by that, or a lot of people are there in their family, like that meaning can be taken. So Anayoho Prabhutam Swam. Sorry, Enayoho Prabhutam Swam. So second statement is Anvadesha. First statement to explain their Pavitrata of Kula. First statement was made, and now second statement again for them only is being made to describe something else. So this way it goes. If at all somewhere this Anvadesha is not happening, this Enam Adesha will not happen. For example, here it is given. Kashikakara's example will read. Not here. Here you will find some. This Asha example. Here you will not be able to see. Here this Ash Adesha happens. Some other sutra which is not there in Laghusiddhantakaumudi. But the Anvadesha, this particular thing is happening. So yes, we will see. Here example also goes like that way only. With some reason. So Devadattam Bhojaya. Devadattam Bhojaya. Imam cha Yajnadattam iti. Now, Imam Devadattam Bhojaya. Imam Yajnadattam Bhojaya. Now, or in both statements, Devadatta is separate, Yajnadatta is separate. That's why second statement cannot be considered as the Anvadesha because it is happening for two different things. We cannot say that, okay, the same thing is taken for first statement and again second thing or second karya is being talked about the same entity. No, it is not happening. So two different entities are there. That's why it is not happening, or that's why this Ena Adesha will not happen. So that is the example that how Pratyudaharan, that in which situation it does not happen. Now this Enam, Enayoho, Enayoho. These are the forms which we did the Siddhi of. These are the forms because of Dvitiya Tausvena. So all these forms and this Anvadesha is clear.
Just one clarification. Anvadesha is for Karta. Only the Karta should be same. That is a must, right?
Not Karta. That one thing which is being talked.
Here, if you take the second example where you told it is not Anvadesha, Bhojyam is common to both statements, right?
Yeah.
Only the Karta was different. The first example where Anvadesha was applicable, the Karta was same. So
we can,
that's why
we can change even that karma. The Bhojanam was same, but I can change the Bhojanam also. I can
but
say
it is common for both the statements. So like if you take one thing is being talked about, one thing of Bhojanam is being talked about, one is Devadatta, one is Yagnadatta. The first one, Devadatta was the one, karma was different.
The karma can be same, can be different, that is fine. But as per the Kashikakaras, it should, as per the Kashikakaras explanation, the same person should be talked in second statement as well. Okay. Now, whereas the Kaumudikara's explanation is more kind of specific. How? Because just like the question you took here, because the karma is same. So here, kinchit karyam vidhatum upattasya karyantaram vidhatum punaha upadanam anvadesha. There won't be any situation, or of course, now Devadattam Bhojaya. Devadattam Bhojaya or Devadattena Bhuktam Devadattam Bhojaya. Anena Devadattena Bhuktam Enam Devadattam Bhojaya. that type of situation will not come, or that type of sentence will not occur only. That's why Kaumudikara is specifically mentioning that karyantaram vidhatum. Same karya, anena vyakaranam adhitam. Enam vyakaranam pataya or adhyapaya. This will not happen. Okay. So, or if at all it is happening, same karma is happening there, karma is remaining the same, then there has to be some visheshana given to that karma. Na samyak adhitam. Enam vyakaranam samyak pataya. That's how it can be happen. That's how it can happen. Somewhere the karma should be different. That's why the explanation of Kaumudikara says that kinchit karyam vidhatum upattasya. So upatta is same. Upatta will be same. Upadanam, because upatta is something which is taken. Something means that Devadatta is taken in first statement. Again upadanam, the same entity is taken. But in first kinchit karyam vidhatum, in second karyantaram vidhatum. Karma is differentiating. So this explanation is little bit more specific or more clear than the Kashikakara's explanation. You can change the example that Devadatta Bhojanam, you can change the karma. In first statement, it was that Anena Amram Bhuktam. Enam Kadali Phalam Bhojaya. That can be changed. Enam Somadattam Kadali Phalam Bhojaya. Now both statements are different, both kartas are different, karma is also different.
Can you repeat the second one?
The first entity about which something is being talked should be same in first statement as well as in second statement. Okay. In first statement and second statement, the thing which is being talked should be the same. Okay.
Yes.
So call it better karta is rather agent you can call, but better we call that which is something which is being talked. That will remain same in first statement as well as in second statement. Now, the thing which we are talking or the karya which we are assigning to that first, whatever is being talked, whatever the karya we are assigning to it in the first statement may not remain in the second statement. It may change. Okay. Basically, or the most probably it changes only. Okay, because if the karta, the first entity which is there in first statement comes in the second statement, same karya we will not assign. That will not happen. Okay, so that's why the Kashikakara is saying just that the first thing is being talked, and again repetition of the statement for the same thing is called the anvadesha. What? पश्चाद उच्चारण मात्रम अन्वादेशः न किं तर्हि एकस्य एव अभिधेयस्य पूर्वशब्देन प्रतिपादितस्य द्वितीयं प्रतिपादनम् अन्वादेशः. Just द्वितीयं प्रतिपादनम् अन्वादेशः it is said. But द्वितीयं प्रतिपादनम्, this Kaumudikara is saying that no, प्रतिपादनम् with karyantara, not with the same karya. That becomes more specific explanation than the Kashikakara's explanation. Same, just we should go with Kaumudikara's. Okay. Anvadesha is that where something is talked for something. Again, second statement is made for the same person. That is called Anvadesha. Is it clear?
Omji.
Oh. Now this next Shabda is Rajan Shabda. We'll see Rajan Shabda only. I was thinking that we will see the remaining sutras of this Prakaran. And anyway, we will do the Rajan Shabda Siddhi, and then if at all we find time, that time we'll cover. Rajan is the Shabda. Su is vibhakti pratyaya. Now here. Rajan dhana su. What will happen here?
हल्ग्याभ्यो सुति से पृक्तं हल.
हल्ग्याभ्यो दीर्घात् सुति से पृक्तं हल. Correct. But this one karya will happen before that. Before that one karya will happen. Su is having sarvanama sthana saujnya by
Sorry, Su is having sarvanama sthana.
sarvanama sthana saujnya. सुड नपुंसकस्य सुट प्रत्ययस्थ. So sut pratyaharastha pratyayas are considered as sarvanama sthana. Okay. So su, aujas, out. These 5 pratyayas are named as sarvanama sthana. In the case of napunsakalinga, she is named as sarvanama sthana. Okay. Now su is sarvanama sthana. Sarvanama sthana saudnyaka pratyaya. Because it is sarvanama sthana saudnyaka, nakara is the ending letter of this Rajan Shabda. One prakriya happens.
Sarvanamastane cha sambuddha.
Correct. So
Upada dirgha will happen.
upadha dirgha happens because this sarva nama sthane cha sambuddhau. सर्वनाम स्थाने च असंबुद्ध असंबुद्धौ सर्वनाम स्थान संज्ञके प्रत्यय परे नान्तस्य उपधायाः दीर्घ स्यात्. So Shabda was ending with Nakara, so Upadha Akara became Dirgha, and we got Rajan sir. Now, as common practice.
हल्ग्याभ्यो दीर्घात् सुति से पृक्तं हल.
Yeah. So, Dirghat is yeah. Then
न लोप प्रातिपदिकान्तस्य.
correct. Now it has got Pratipadika Pada Saudnya. It is Pratipadika.
Pratipadika.
Now will disappear. Raja. Lopa. Pratipadika. Raja. Rajan. Dhana. Out. What will happen here?
सर्वनामस्थाने च संबुद्धौ.
Rajan. Dhana. Out. सर्वनाम स्थाने च संबुद्धौ.
राजानौ.
Rajan, Dhana. Yes. What will happen?
राजानः सर्वनामस्थाने च संबुद्धौ. ससुचि शुरूः करवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः.
करवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः राजानः. राजन धन
सर्वनामस्थाने च संबुद्धौ राजानम्.
सर्वनामस्थाने च संबुद्धौ राजानम्.
राजानौ.
Directly.
Rajanau and Rajanah.
Yeah. Rajan, Dhana, Shas. What will happen here?
Rajan. So only there is no dirgha.
No dirgha prapti. Why? Because Sudana Punsaka Sut, only 5 pratyayas are Sarvanama Sthana. So this one is not Sarvanama Sthana.
Rajan.
There is one sutra we had seen.
Rajana. No, I don't.
Ji Swamiji? Rajnya is now.
Before that, okay.
We had seen this sutra. Sutra is okay. Raj, a will disappear, na will remain.
Allop.
Allopona.
Allopona.
We had seen the meaning that bhasaudnyakasya anaha akarasya lopasya. Bhasaudnyakasya anaha akarasya lopasya. So this Rajan is getting bhasaudnya because of Yachibham Sutra. Swadeshva Sarvanama Sthane Padasaudnya and Yachi Yadav Ajadav Pratyay Swadeshu Pratyeshu Pareshu Angasya Bhasaudnya. So Rajan is having Bhasaudnya. We took the interpretation of this Kashikakara and we did the Akara Lopa. So Rajan becomes Rajna. Now here Raj and Na, between them Sandhi takes place. Which Sandhi will happen? Correct. Toho. Ja plus Nya. Now if we connect them, then
Rajnya.
Then Rajan Dhanatta. What will happen?
As like above. So Rajnya. Alloponaha. Then Stohoschu Naschu.
Raja Nya Toho. Form is ready. Rajni. Rajan Dhana Dhyam. What will happen here?
न लोपो प्रातिपदिकान्तस्य.
Correct. न लोपः प्रातिपदिकान्तस्य. Why? Because that will get pada saudhya by swadeshva sarvanama sthani. Whenever there is dhyam, 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 this, bhyas, and sup pratyas are there in front of it, it will get pada saudhya. So pratipadikantasya pada saudhyakasya nakarasya lopasya. So nakara disappears. Raja bhyam, connecting them together. Rajabhyam. This form takes place. Now there is one question that why this Jakarottaravarti Akara did not become Dirgha by Supicha. Generally we do that. Ramadhanabhyam, Ramabhyam. Here also we are supposed to do this Dirgha Adesha, but that we will do in the next class because there is one more sutra involved in this. Should we do Shanti Path, Swamiji? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om Swamiji.